Hello, welcome to BWF. We have some breaking news so far. Akeem Jackson and William Payne will meet up next week, including all the losers so far in this tournament matchup. But before that happens next week, we have to go to some more competition between Jester James White and Brian Price.
Now, coming to the ring from West Palm Beach, Florida, he is 6'5", 230 pounds, Jester James White.
That double countout has really put an ease on some of this competition because you have a safety net now. If you're Jester James White or Brian Price, you're in a really good spot because even if you do lose, you at least have an opportunity to have a one more matchup, or one more chance at the BWF World Heavyweight Championship. And Jester James White, I talked to him last week, and he said that he was quite upset that he was in that six-man tag team matchup because William Payne and Robert Lynn don't really match up with his speed and his attitude. They're more of a villain.
Now, coming to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, he is 5'7", 165 pounds, the Beastmaster, Brian Price.
Now, if you're curious about why they call him the Beastmaster, I wanted to ask you to do something real quick. Look at his chest. That chest has been chopped so many times that it's bruised over. There's a reason why they call Brian Price the Beastmaster. And it's because it doesn't matter how tall you are or how strong you are. He will not give up until you're done. And this man is one of the favorites by the BWF crowd. And to be quite honest, he deserves it. This man is very impressive in what he can do in this ring. As the ref sounds the bell, this match is all underway. There can only be one winner. Beautiful Hurricanrana to Jester James White. Alright, oh, a strike right to the face. This is not the start that Jester James White was looking for as a reversal. Oh, he went for a kick, but he got caught. Jester James White, Irish whip into the corner, looking like a sidewalk slip. He just dropped him mid-air. He dropped him right on the ground. Kick right to the back to Jester James White. Brian Price picked him up. Jester James got his kick. Ooh, he just did it. He just threw his leg across the ring. Jester James now has the momentum so far. Kick to the back of the skull. Jester James White grabbing Brian Price by his hair. Oh, right over the top rope. Brian Price threw Jester James right over the top rope. These men are now brawling ringside. Brian Price picks him up. Another Hurricanrana. Brian Price loves the Hurricanrana. And so does Last Call Lunchbox, who will be here later in this main event tonight against Dwight Cam, as they're the last two men in the tournament. Draft now up to 4. These two men have to figure out what they're going to do out here. We already saw a double count out last week. Imagine if that happened again. This whole tournament would be a bust. Drop up to 7. Both of these men out in the ring. Look at all of that kick. Jester James picks him up over his shoulder. Oh, goodness. That's not good for your neck. Those ropes are tight. Because of people like Brian Price and Last Call Lunchbox, some luchadors. What is that? Oh my god, a face buster. That could snap your neck, that whiplash, going towards the mat. Picture perfect drop kick. Brian Price now on the ground on the mat. Jester James White picks him up. Domino stretch. You give him a couple minutes, that sucker will sting as he strikes his face. Head scissor takeover out of it. Beautiful maneuver. Chop taking him right down. It's such a strong chop that he took his feet out of it. Only on one count. You can see that Brian Price wasn't all shocked that he kicked out of it. I think he was hoping that that pinfall and that bruised chest like we're talking about when he was coming into the ring. Oh, straight knee strike to the chest. Oh, he went for a 360 forearm, but he got reversed. Kicking Jester James right in the chest. Oh, went for a super kick. He caught it though. Oh, elbow right to the thigh of the knee. That would really hurt your leg. Here we go. He's playing with the ropes again. Oh, a blockbuster. Getting him right in the gut. That would take your stomach out for a long time. Showing off his athleticism to be the moonsault. Jester James White is one of the fastest competitors here, along with the superstars like Brian Price and last call Lunchbox. Only a 1 count. Jester James White somehow is surprised. You can't be all that surprised. This match just began. Oh, he went to punch him, but I don't know why he didn't connect. He didn't even try to punch him. He just threatened him. I wonder if he was offended that he went for a pinfall, was arguing with a ref, that he didn't get a higher count. Oh, God, come on, man. He elbowed his mask on the top of his head repeatedly as he picks Brian Price back up. He went for another picture perfect drop kick, but he missed. He just kicked him right in the gut. Where is he taking him? Using a little high risk action. Walking the rope. Little arm draws. Arm drag. Coming off the top rope. Ooh, another one of those chops. Went for a kick to the gut. Reverse spinning heel kick. Out of the kick. Off down on the ground. Counting again. This time only a 2 count. Oh my God, he kicked out. He kicked right up. Oh, he went for a chop. He missed. What is he going for? Modified brain buster. He didn't get the leg covered though. What is Jester James thinking of doing? He's just staring at Brian Price. He didn't go for the pinfall. I would have, if I was him in his situation, I would have went right for the pinfall. But Jester James White didn't. Brian Price now getting slowly up to his feet. He knows he's staring at him. Oh, sunset power bomb. Sunset power bomb. That was a beautiful maneuver. Brian Price has to do something now, though. He has got a little bit of offense throughout this whole match. It's been about 50-50. But he's got to do something now that makes it matter. It's got to be important more than ever. Brian Price swings him out of the corner. Jester James running right back into him. Hurricanrana out of the ropes. Boom, that was a beautiful maneuver. Brian Price has to finish this match when he can. Another pinfall. Only a 2 count. Brian Price surprised that he kicked out. That wasn't that big of a maneuver. He shouldn't have been so surprised. Oh, he missed the strike. Oh my God. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice. Jester James is struggling. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? He's still holding on. He's still holding on. Brian Price just got off of him. Another pinfall. 1. Jester James looks like he's knocked out. 2. 3. A pinfall. Brian Price advances in this tournament. What a huge upset. Wow. I thought the height factor alone would have been a little damaging for Brian Price, but Brian Price advances to another round. Taunting to the crowd. This crowd is 100% behind the back of Brian Price. And this is going to be an exciting tournament with something like Brian Price. But remember, Jester James White is not out of this tournament just yet. Is next week we'll find out who will be advancing for Akeem Jackson and William Payne. But right now, it is time for the main event.
Now, coming to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, he is 5'9", 196 pounds. Last call, Lunchbox.
Last call, Lunchbox was one of the first men who showed up to the BWF. He has some in this company. As you can tell, the color scheme, the purple and gold, seen as the primary and secondary color of BWF. Beautiful maneuver getting in the ring, a little front flip. He's excited to be here, but personally, I would not be happy with who I got randomly chosen to compete with. He got chosen to be facing off against one of the scariest men on the roster, if not the scariest man in Dwight Cannon. The entranceway is filled with smoke.
Now coming to the ring, from Mobile, Alabama, he is 6'5", 235 pounds, a super athlete, Dwight Cam.
Dwight Cam is indeed one of the biggest competitors that we have here in BWF. And I can't believe he tapped out to Robert Lynn. And for him, this isn't even a tournament matchup. This is a redemption match. He was a shoo-in. Both him and Akeem Jackson were shoo-ins, two of the biggest competitors that we have here. And he had tapped out to Robert Lynn, and now he has to pay the price. He is now in this tournament against Last Call Lunchbox. And remember, him and Last Call Lunchbox, they were tag team partners. They were all in that 6-man tag match together. Sidewalk slam. This is the strength difference alone. Last Call Lunchbox is going to have to use a lot of his speed. Only a 1 health. This is how strong Dwight Cam is. He figured that sidewalk slam would be more than enough to take Last Call Lunchbox out of this matchup. Last Call picking up, Dwight Cam picking up Last Call Lunchbox. Oh, come on, it's straight to the gut. Dwight Cam, Irish whips, right for the corner. Oh, there we go, there's the speed difference that we were talking about. But then he went straight to striking him. You cannot go straight to strikes. Well, the ref needs to get involved in a situation like this. This is such a mismatch. Who wins this match will go on to face Robert Lynn, and you know Dwight Cam would do anything it takes to get a match. Oh, he went for a cutter. You know he would do anything. Oh, sunset powerbomb, that's beautiful. You know Dwight Cam would do anything it takes to get a chance to redemption in a one-on-one matchup against the evil Robert Lynn. Oh, he ran right into a super kick. That was a beautiful maneuver. Last Call picks up Dwight Cam. Picks him up just to kick him right back down. There's that speed we were talking about. He went to strike. See, as soon as he goes for a strike, Dwight Cam can scout it a mile away, picking him up and slamming him down knee to knee. That part that Dwight Cam hit Last Call's knee with was a soft spot on his knee. Oh, come on, he's choking him. Ref needs to get in between these two men. See, our officials here sometimes have a little problem with getting in between these two men. And right back to choking. Instantly, right back to choking. Dwight Cam picks up Last Call. A beautiful fireman suplex out of that maneuver. See it, beautiful drop kick. Keep it fast. Don't trade punches with the ref goes down. Not even a 1 count. Kick to the gut. Another sunset powerbomb. Big maneuvers by Lunchbox. He just has to stay humble and stay true, and you'll get yourself to this matchup. Oh, he's got his legs out, and he put him in a Boston Crab. He snuck in between his legs. Boston Crab. Could this be it? Could 0-2. Oh no, Dwight Cam looks like he's getting out of it. Oh, beautiful kick. That kicks that Lunchbox back about 2 feet. This height difference. Wait. What is Dwight Cam doing? He just grabbed Lunchbox. He's bringing him to the top rope with him. What is this maneuver? Oh my god! Ref, you gotta check on Lunchbox. Oh, come on. Adding insult to injury. Going for a pinfall. Oh my god, only a 2 count. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. Lunchbox is hardly moving. I think that was more of a reflex kick out than anything. Beautiful. Oh, snapmare. Look at him. He's slowly getting off. This man is absolutely out of it. Like a military press slam. Whoa! Oh, he just gave up on it. He just uppercutted the hell out of Lunchbox. Okay, we might have a man advancing. Ref counting 1, 2, 3. We need the doctors out here. Lunchbox might be knocked out. That might be a fact. The last call, Lunchbox. As we see our winner. This man advances. Next week we will see him. Excuse me, not next week. In 2 weeks. Robert Lynn versus Dwight Camp. Next week we have that huge main event between all the losers and Akeem Jackson and William Payne. But also in action will be the tournament winner from the first episode, Dale Jenkins. Thank you for watching the BWF. We'll be back next week. Thank you for watching on YouTube.